Hey everybody, Pastor Aaron Thompson from Shore Foundation Baptist Church of Vancouver, Washington. I just wanted to give an update about the King James Conference, and I did update the schedule a little bit, and I will put that update in the description of this video. And I'll be putting out a detailed schedule online so that people can actually see it. I'll post it in social media spots on Facebook and wherever else, so you could actually download it and just maybe print it off as a PDF. But the King James Conference is going to be running from May 15th through May 18th, which is Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And we have things going on every single day. It's going to be, there's a lot of free time, obviously. If you've never been in the Northwest before, or if you have and there's something that you want to do, you're going to have time, lots of free time to do things you want. Most of the things happen towards the afternoon and the evening. All the church services are going to be in the evening, except for on Saturday and Sunday, of course. But we have great featured speakers for this conference. We have Pastor Stephen Anderson kicking off the conference, and Pastor Mejia will be preaching, and also Pastor Shelley. And so the schedule for the conference goes as such. Thursday, from 2 to 4 p.m., we'll have Soulwinning meeting at the church building at 6501 East Mill Plain Boulevard. That's where our building is in Vancouver, Washington. And then we have at 6 p.m., at 6 p.m. we'll have the preaching services begin, and that's when we're going to do our sword drills and song service, and then Pastor Anderson will preach on Thursday night. And then we're going to be doing a Q&A service afterwards, where you can ask Pastor Anderson questions from the audience. The people that are in attendance will fill out cue cards and things like that, but also people will be able to ask questions on the internet. So we'll try our best to get those internet questions. But if you have a question, you're watching online, and you're not able to attend the conference, well, please just write those out on the comments section, and we'll get those in for the Q&A. So that will be Thursday night, kicking off the conference. And we're also, Pastor Shelley is going to be bringing his whole Baptist Bias crew with him. So Ben the Baptist and all the guys that do the magic behind the show. That's not magic really, but you know what I'm saying. So, but the guys that put the production crew, they have a great crew that comes. And as you can see in the background here, we have our own podcast room is getting formed right now. Most of the work is already done. We have a great group of people here at our church that put in a lot of hard work to put this thing together. And so we're just getting started on it, but they at least have a room that they can set up all their stuff for the podcast. So that'll be nice, and maybe they can show us a thing or two about how to do all this stuff. So I'm definitely not a tech guy, but I definitely am looking forward to having the Baptist Bias, and I appreciate Pastor Shelley bringing his crew out here to do that. I'm not sure exactly what the times are yet and who he's going to have on what episodes, but just stay tuned to Pastor Shelley's Baptist Bias and check Facebook and his different social medias to find out what times and what guests are going to be on the Baptist Bias. But there will be a Baptist Bias every day of the conference. Not sure about Sunday, but Thursday, Friday, and Saturday there will be a Baptist Bias show. So Friday's schedule is going to be, there actually is a hike planned for 9 a.m. and that's going to be at Beacon Rock in Washington State. And so that is something that they did 2 years ago. It's basically like a 1 mile hike up this really cool rock formation that's on the Washington side of the Columbia River Gorge. And so if you're interested in doing that, that is a nice little hike that you can do in the morning. Just one little word to the wise though, I wouldn't take very small children on that hike. It might be not the best idea. So also there's Soulwinning on Friday, 2 to 4 p.m. There's always like a 2-hour break so that you can get meals appropriately and things like that. But every time that we do Soulwinning, you can meet at the building unless you have the map by the Soulwinning captain. So, and then 6 p.m. again, preaching service starts on Friday. Pastor Bruce Mejia will be preaching, of course, after the sword drills and things like that are done. There will be a Q&A with Ben the Baptist again after the end of that service. Saturday morning is our next session. Our next preaching service will be at 10:30 a.m. Pastor Stephen Anderson will be preaching a second sermon. And then there'll be a Q&A with Ben the Baptist again, and then we'll have a barbecue lunch provided for everybody in attendance, and that'll start at 1 p.m. It'll be provided, and we're going to barbecue burgers and dogs and refreshments for everybody. And from 3 to 5, there'll be a soul winning time optional if you want to, for all the diehards out there that just want to hit as much soul winning as they possibly can. Or, obviously you can optionally just choose to go off and do something else for free time. And then Sunday morning, we have Pastor Jonathan Shelley preaching for us, 10:30 a.m. for the morning Sunday service. And in between, we have soul winning 1 to 3 p.m. Sunday evening. I'll be preaching the 3:30 p.m. service. And afterwards, we're going to have Tillamook ice cream served after the evening service. So if you've never had Tillamook ice cream, you've missed out on one of the most wonderful things in life. And anyway, Tillamook is a dairy it's on the Oregon coast, and they have milk and cheese and stuff like that. So anyway, their ice cream is fantastic. So I figured we'd give everybody a Northwest blessing after Sunday service. So like I said, the Baptist Bias will also be scheduled in here somewhere, but we hope to see you at the conference, and we appreciate everybody making the trip up here. And one of the great things about the Northwest is the beauty of the Northwest. We hope there's wonderful weather, so please pray for that. And it's been really nice here lately, so I hope when you guys all show up, it's not like raining or something. But usually this time of year, it's a great time of year. And if you've never been to the Columbia River Gorge, there's some pretty cool stuff to see there. There's lots of waterfalls and Multnomah Falls, and there's a replica of Stonehenge. If you've never seen Stonehenge in England, you don't want to pay all that money. You can just go and see an exact replica on the Washington side there. And of course, the Beacon Rock. There's lots of trails to hike and stuff. And if you just want to do a drive-by in Portland and look at, Portland's pretty from afar. So as long as you don't get into the homeless camps or whatever, it's pretty nice. But it's just beautiful out here, and we just want to say thank you. Also, I just want to say thank you, for coming to the conference, and we hope you have a great time here. If there's anything we can do for you, please just don't hesitate to email me at surefoundationbaptist@gmail.com or text me at 360-718-3834. And if you can't come to the conference and you just want to watch online, we're going to stream everything on Rumble, on our regular Rumble on our regular page, Facebook on our regular Facebook page for our church. And then we are going to stream on a different channel because certain people are not allowed to exist on YouTube, so we might have to just stream it to a different channel. It'll be kind of a throwaway channel, I guess, but we'll try to keep those up as long as possible. So anyway, thank you. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to contact me. God bless you. Have a great day.